Hello guys, it's me, Red the Dinosaur, and today with another video, today with the Crew 2 Elite Bundle that was released today with the novel M500 and M600. Cost $1.1 million on the game. What is up with these two vehicles? We're gonna see if it's worth it, the price, or it's just better just to skip it and wait for a month to get these two separately. So let's start first visuals and customization. Customization is pretty rich on these two vehicles. You can change bits here and there. Also, you can white your fenders, all that good stuff. If you can go crazy with the customization, you can in these two cars. Overall, that's pretty much it. You're seeing right now also the models stock, how they look, how the engine sounds, all the functional parts, basically lights, headlights, doors, everything. I think that's important because, well, when you're buying an elite bundle, it's important to check out all the marks of these vehicles, especially the little details. One detail that you're gonna see is the M600, the M500, the dashboard is a bit glitchy or just bugged. It's just important to note that out. Here is the sound that you're gonna listen. I'm just gonna mute the video, right? I'm just gonna mute myself in here. But overall, I think those two, visually, I take the M600. The M600 is visually more appealing. The customization is much. I think it's better. Makes it look more like a race car in some way. Meanwhile, the M500 with those Corvette headlights. Oh no, 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 no! And the back is also doesn't make justice either. It's just terrible. I don't think the M500. I don't know this. I think that's up to the person that is gonna buy this thing. But yeah, the M500 with I don't know. It has that kid car look. It doesn't make. I don't know. For me, it's not a great looking car. So that's a point minus for the M500, but totally worth it for the M600. Well, it's more because I kind of know more about the M600 more than the other, but it is what it is. Let's talk about performance finally. I made a few tests with these two, actually divided in a stock, basically just not leaving the visual of the car untouched, no white fenders, anything. Because basically the car as you get it, only parts to just basically max it out in the performance section. So as you can see, the M500 is way more stable, behaves better, is more is more beginner friendly. Meanwhile, the M600 is a crazy car. It just gets loose everywhere, wants to slide every single corner. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it can be a bit tricky, especially if you are kinda getting used to the handling of this game. So just keep in mind that out. So if you like this, the M500 again is more stable, but the M600 is faster, but at the same time it gets loose everywhere. It's more uncontrollable. So just keep in mind that out, because that's all you had like how to say it in some way. The M500 basically forgets you. Meanwhile, the M600 doesn't. The M600 kinda needs you to learn how to drive it. Meanwhile, the M500 is fine. It's just your typical drivable, stable car, to say it that way. Here it is, the customization, but the one that I basically put white fenders and all that good stuff. Basically, the visuals are changed on these cars. Um, not too much. It's not too much changes on these two cars. So I think the visuals doesn't change too much the handling of this car. Yes, there is a bug right now that actually the visuals and the customization of the car actually can change the handling. So even with especially white fenders and the stretched tires, for some reason makes the car handle better. I actually put in the same of these two, basically white fenders and stretched tires, and see if there is any difference. Actually, improves better the handling of the M500, but just a tiny bit. The car is stable already, so with these white fenders makes it way more stable. So there is not too much of a change. If you want like a car that is super, now it's basically super controllable, just white defenders of the M500 and that's it. When it comes to the M600, I don't see any changes. The car still gets loose. Kind of behaves a bit better, but it's not a big like it's not a big of a change to say, wow, well, you should do this. Is it still goes all over the place, but with the white fenders on the stretched tires, it's gonna get a little bit controllable, but just a little bit. You still gonna get loose everywhere, so just that. But overall, well, talking about all that good stuff, what is the final verdict of this two? I think there is better cars on hypercar class that actually cost 200, 300,000 to buy instead of these two. In my opinion, it would be better if the M500 was on street race and the M600 on hypercar. Why? Because in my like horsepower wise, the M500 is only 500 horsepower. We have already in a street race the Ferrari F12, which is almost 700. So the M500 on a street race will actually fit better, especially when it's so stable. Actually, will make a good run against the Countach. But in hypercar feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel there. It doesn't feel there. The M600 actually in hypercar feels better. It behaves like typical hypercar. So I will suggest pass on this unless you have a lot of money and you want these two. That's when don't worry, just don't mind this video and just buy it completely and go crazy and all that. But if you're short of money, I really don't recommend buying this Elite bundle. Is I don't know, having two hypercars for 1.1 million kind of sounds like a wow, sign me up, it's a deal. But again, there is 360,000 hypercars, 800,000 that actually are better, perform better, are more balanced than these two cars. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much. Let me know your opinions in the comment section right below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much and see you on the next one. Goodbye.